Hello YouTube, Dogfoot9 here, and welcome to a little video about game modes with only jets in. Now this idea just came to me the other day. Me and OJ have talked about it a couple of times, and I just thought I'd make a commentary about it with my opinions. And also, before we get started, I'd like to know your guys' opinions about jet only game modes or jet only maps. As I know I've been in other Battlefield titles like Battlefield 1942, and I'd like to see if you guys wanted to return. So yeah, so if you don't know, obviously a jet only game mode is only jets, and it's a bit like tank superiority really, but we could make it like it's a team deathmatch game mode. Now I know it was in Battlefield 1942, but I don't know really. I think it was called like air superiority, so a bit like tank superiority, and it was probably a bit like team deathmatch, but I don't really know. Now the idea I'm thinking of is a game mode with only planes in it, or a map with only planes in it, and I think that'd be quite a good idea. Mainly because people would actually play it. I think those people who really enjoy flying in jets would really enjoy it, and if they really just want to play in jets that day, they could just go on a server where they don't have to wait in a line for a jet or something like that, and I think it would be really quite cool in that aspect. Now, if DICE are actually going to make one for Battlefield 3, I don't think it's very likely. It would be really out of the blue if they did, as mainly now they're working on finishing off the endgame DLC, and they're probably working the majority of the time on Battlefield 4 and making that really quite cool for all of us guys. So yeah, I don't think we will make one for this one, but in Battlefield 4 we might do. If they were going to release one now, obviously, I don't think they make it part of the endgame DLC. Well, I know they won't, but I know if they did release it, they'd probably release it as a free one, because really they don't really want to make people pay for a map which really wouldn't have much on. As going onto the map right now, they'd really only have like aircraft carriers, or maybe like an island base and a couple of islands around it, just to make it look like it's not just a sea. And then that's really it, and it wouldn't take much time to really make, so there'd be no point really charging people the money to make it. So yeah, another thing about it is it would also maybe teach them guys who want to actually learn how to fly jets better. It would also help them in mastering their skills, because they could play against experienced people, or they could play against, they'll probably get against people who just want to try and learn themselves. So it would be a nice little like learning curve, instead of being dropped straight into a game where you've got to fly around towers and things like that. And sometimes it can be quite a bit hectic if you're chasing someone and they are much better than you and can manoeuvre around like buildings, like in Operation Metro, where they can manoeuvre around the tower, and in Caspian Board we can do it as well. So yeah, that's another point about it. I know I keep on saying so yeah, but I don't know what else to say really about it, because most of my points are really obvious. So moving on to the next one, you could say that DICE could make a bit of money out of it. They could make maybe it like to premium members only, but I think they could open it up to the entire Battlefield fan base. Make it so like if you've played a certain amount of time on the game, you get it free, or you can get early access to it or something like that. I don't know, maybe we could do that, but for Battlefield 4 I think it might be in there. I don't know, they might bring back like air superiority in one of its DLCs or something like that, but I think it would be a really good idea overall to make a air only, like air combat only game mode. I mean, it could be also helicopters and things like that in there as well. So you could maybe make it only a vehicle only game mode or something like that, where it's just vehicles, and if you get out your vehicle you've got 10 seconds to get back in one or something like that. I think that'd be quite cool, so you don't just have people jumping out of vehicles and taking you out. I think that'd be quite cool. So you could maybe mix tank superiority and maybe jet superiority. So yeah, I'd like to know your guys' opinions in the comment section below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later, and also don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.